When a body is moving along the circular path we observed, it experiences a force towards the center. If this is the body, let us say moving along the circular path in anti-clockwise direction, we already observed a force is acting on the body towards the center called as centripetal force. At the same time it was observed body will experience a force in the outward direction away from the center, and this force is called as centrifugal force. It is the force acting on the body away from the center. The value of the centrifugal force is also equal to centripetal force. So mv square by r or m r omega square or mv omega. So it is equal and opposite to centripetal force. So it is the force acting on the body away from the center. So we can define it as, it is an imaginary force appearing in an accelerated or non-inertial frame of reference acting on the body away from the center. The basic definition of centrifugal force, it is an imaginary force acting on the body away from the center, either in accelerated or you can say it as non-inertial frame of reference. So first let us consider what is this frame of reference. A frame of reference is an imaginary coordinate system or an observation platform about which measurements can be made. So it's an imaginary coordinate system or an observation platform about which measurements can be made. For example, an object is placed here. This is an object. I want to measure the position or a distance of this object with respect to this person. Immediately this person will imagine a coordinate system. This is x-axis, this is y-axis. He feels that he is at origin and he will make the measurement, and with that he can say some 5 meters. Suppose if I ask a person here about the distance of the same object, the person is here. Now immediately this person is going to imagine another coordinate system. This is x-axis, this is y-axis, and he will measure and can say some 8 meters. If I take another person here, the person will also do the same thing. He is going to imagine a coordinate system, and about that he will make the measurement. So whenever we want to take the measurements or observe any body, we are going to take the help of a coordinate system. So this kind of imaginary coordinate system, is called reference frame or an observation platform. You are feeling that you are at the origin and this is the observation platform. So an imaginary coordinate system or an observation platform about which measurements are made, that is called a frame of reference. In nature we can define two types of frames: inertial frame and non-inertial. Non-inertial is also called as accelerated. So what is an inertial frame? A reference frame either at rest or moving with uniform velocity. So coordinate system may be at rest or the coordinate system itself is moving with uniform velocity. For example, a person in a moving bus and bus is moving with uniform velocity. Imagine a person sitting inside the bus is making observations and the bus is moving with uniform velocity. The bus is moving, say uniform velocity, and the person is sitting inside. The person sitting inside the bus is making measurements and bus is moving with uniform velocity, and this kind of frame is called inertial frame. Non-inertial, the name itself suggests accelerated. So if the reference frame is moving with the uniform acceleration, then it is said to be accelerated or non-inertial frame of reference. Let us consider a body, a bus moving along the circular path. On a circular track, a bus is moving, say anti-clockwise direction. The person is sitting inside. A person sitting inside the bus moving along the curved path is making measurements or observing the objects. Then he is said to be in non-inertial frame, because accelerated frame, since always he experiences a centripetal force. So he experienced an acceleration, centripetal acceleration. So the frame is said to be accelerated frame of reference. So if the reference frame moves with acceleration, it is called accelerated frame of reference. Either at rest or moves with uniform velocity is called inertial frame. Now centrifugal force appears only in non-inertial frame. Centrifugal force, that's why it is called imaginary force. The definition itself suggests imaginary or fictitious force appears only in non-inertial frame of reference. Centrifugal force, it is an imaginary force appearing in accelerated or non-inertial frame of reference. Appears only in this non-inertial frame. When seen from inertial frame, its value is 0. Inertial frame centrifugal force is 0. Centrifugal force 0. That means when body is moving along the circular path, the persons inside the body, if I imagine a person here, he experiences an outward push. Definitely he feels some force is pulling him outwards. But if I take a body present outside on the ground, here one body is present, here the one person is present, he is not going to feel that the persons inside the bus are experiencing an outward push. With respect to this person, the outward force is 0. But with respect to this person, he will experience an outward force. That is what we call centrifugal force. So the body will experience centripetal force towards the center, which is responsible for moving along the circular path. He also experiences centrifugal force when seen in inertial frame. So another force is centrifugal reaction. So with respect to the person inside, 3 forces are possible: centrifugal force, centripetal force, and centrifugal reaction. But with respect to the outside person, only 2 forces: centripetal force and centrifugal reaction. But centrifugal force value is 0.